the latest episode of the Awesome Sauce EDU podcast, where we're shining a spotlight on awesome things happening in the classroom. Now, if you remember last week's episode, if you heard it, I talked a little bit about a project I've been working on this summer. If you didn't listen to that episode, go ahead and go back and listen to that one. I'll explain it. But basically, every night I go on a walk with my dog, and my kids and I record a podcast. Last week's episode, I gave you a little bit of a preview of my daughter's podcast, the Popcorn Podcast, where she's talking about different movies, TV shows, things like that she's watching. We do top 10 lists, top 5 lists, stuff like that. This week's episode is all about my son's podcast. His is a little different. He's working on a book. And in his book, for our podcast, we just talk through his story. He tells me what's going to happen in the story, different elements. He introduces the characters, talks about the different plot devices. And it's been a great way for me to connect with my kids. It's been a great way for them to get an authentic audience. It's just been a really enjoyable experience. So that being said, here is Oliver's podcast. Right now it's called the Oliver Banana Podcast. It's still tied to his old podcast. We're still working on a name for it. So we'll let you know when that gets a name, but for now it's still on the Oliver Banana Podcast brand. So that being said, if you're interested in listening to more episodes of the Oliver Banana Podcast, you can check it out in the show notes. Other than that, here is the Oliver Banana Podcast.
This family of 6 are boarding a plane for their a private plane and are going to, what do you think it should be?
So where are they coming from?
Where
do they live?
Britain.
Oh, so they're going traveling?
No, wait. No. They're like traveling to the United States from I don't
England?
know. Yeah,
Okay.
England. But their dad is British and
okay.
Zach is also British.
Wait, who's Zach?
I mean,
wait, how would
Zach?
How would be
short for Zach?
Wait, hold on. How would one twin be British and the other twin not be British?
Okay, fine. Both of the twins are British.
Okay, so does that mean that they got divorced?
No,
How is the sister not British?
because the mom had the kids before they married.
Oh, okay. So she would have to have had the sister.
Well, yeah, she had the sister first.
So they're half brothers.
and
they're
then
half siblings.
Yeah, and then they married.
Okay, so previous relationship. What happened to her dad?
What?
What happened to what's the girl's name?
I don't know. What was the mom's name?
Oh, that's right. Was it Janet? No.
Jan?
Jane and Janet.
Yeah, Jane and Janine, I think.
Janine. Okay.
I think that's it.
So Janine's the girl.
Okay, yeah.
So what happened to Janine's dad?
I don't know.
Maybe he died.
Yeah.
Oh, what if he died? But there's a twist later on that he's somehow involved.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe he got trapped in the wormhole.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Maybe he's coming back from the wormhole to and maybe Janine is from the future, but she just doesn't know it because she was 2 at the time.
Okay.
Oh,
I like it.
My brain is spreading out ideas. Oh my gosh.
That's why you record it, so you can go back and remember all of them.
So,
Wait, hold on. We got Zachary and Cody, just to recap.
Cobra Bubbles.
/Cobra Bubbles. They don't really get along with Janine, but they love each other, but they also don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
Janet or Jane, the mom,
Yahoo! What?
has a business and she's busy all the time, doesn't have time for the kids, but loves them. The dad is also really busy with his business.
Two businesses.
The aunt lost her job and is going to go work with the dad at his business.
Ice cream shop.
At the ice cream shop that he owns. Okay, got it. So we're caught back up. And so they're on this plane. Okay, now we got to figure out. Because you got to figure out all the extra stuff. That like, what happened to the pilots?
The pilots passed out.
But so...
And the pilots, so they were really high up in the air, and one of the engines failed.
Okay.
So the pilots were like so scared that they passed out, and then it fell into a wormhole.
Okay, so are the pilots in the wormhole with them, or do the pilots just like pass out and then wake up and no one's on the plane? They're all gone. Okay.
Yeah. So it's very weird. The wormhole appears like the front like where the pilot is. That didn't go through the wormhole.
Okay.
Just the back part.
That's what I was thinking, because if the pilots go through the wormhole too, then you got to deal with them as characters. But if they don't, then that helps keep it to the family.
Yeah.
Okay. So then when they get through the wormhole, I don't know what's going on.
Then they pass out.
And where do they wake up?
They wake up. What do you think it should be? Like New York?
Yeah. Did you decide?
Like,
and they're in the future, right?
Spider-Man themed. From New York?
So where are they gonna wake up?
Maybe on the ball. I mean, not on the ball. On the thing, on the building that's on top. That's below the ball.
What?
Where it's like, where in New York it's
the
like.
Statue of Liberty?
No, like where they do 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, where the ball's dropped.
Yeah.
And then there's a dog. Oh, it's Stormy. Oh no.
Okay, so, yeah.
I'm sorry, Razy. Do you see your bestie?
Okay.
Did you see your bestie?
Okay. So yeah.
Is that your bestie? Is that your bestie?
Okay.
Okay, so they're waking up
On
on the top of the building, or
yeah,
like,
on the top of the building.
Oh, okay. They're like, oh my gosh, what if like one of the kids woke up like on the ledge?
Maybe.
And looks down.
Yeah.
And is like,
He's just like this.
now, so we're really far in the future, though, right?
Yeah. 2050, I think it was.
Okay, so that's not that far in the future.
No, it was 100 years.
Okay.
Actually, no. 2,150. 200 years.
No, 2,150 would be 127 years.
No.
Yeah.
2,000.
It's 20.
And it'd be 19.
23.
What?
It's 2020. Oh, I forgot.
It's in 1950.
Now we got to think about what kind of planes were around. I'm sure. I mean, I guess they did have private planes.
Yeah.
Okay. So to 2050.
Yeah. 2150.
2150. Okay. So then are they going to experience like new technology and stuff?
Yeah.
What kinds of things are they going to see?
I don't know.
What do you
We're
mean?
not that far into the future.
I know. You're writing the story there. You got to predict what's going to be in the
Yeah,
future.
but we need to figure out the introduction first. We can't start a story without an
That is the introduction.
We need to know what they find out and like the whole story before the introduction ends. We need to figure out the whole story.
You don't have to figure out the whole story.
Yeah,
In the introduction, all you have to do is introduce the characters and introduce the problem. Okay?
yeah, and we're doing that right now.
But the problem is just that they went through this wormhole to the future.
Yeah,
That's all you have to introduce.
yeah, and then they land in like this super futuristic world where robots are taking over.
Okay.
Well, robots are actually already taking over, but
So robots
still.
are taking over in 2150,
yeah.
and so they wake up to like the robots being in charge. Are there people still there?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, it's the robots are controlled by the people.
Okay.
Like the people are still in charge, but robots are slowly ranking it up.
Okay.
Because don't you see that robots can do the work in 50 men?
Oh, and like with
and
like AI and stuff.
With 3 buttons.
Okay.
You know that crane? You know how many men would take that
Okay.
to pull that up?
Okay. Well,
So yeah.
technically just one.
What? How would it take one man to pull that whole thing up?
If you had a series of pulleys and enough rope, in theory you could.
Not possible though.
What's his name? Archimedes, who was a mathematician. He
Okay.
did that.
He did that?
Yeah, because he wanted to demonstrate. And so he used enough pulleys to
What are
lessen the weight.
pulleys?
Pulleys are like wheels that ropes go around.
No, like lift it up.
Yeah.
Like up, like straight
You-
up.
So you have a rope going over a really high pulley down to the object you want to pick up. Pulley comes down, goes around additional pulleys, and then the way you leverage and
Okay.
anyway. So robots are taking over.
Yeah.
Why are robots taking over?
Because people are stupid and dumb and program their robots to self-destruct if they're being attacked.
Okay. Speaking of which, we need to watch a movie called I, Robot.
Okay. So let's go before it ends.
What else do you want? You want the exact words?
Yes.
So start with like, which character do you want to start with?
I think the main character should be Cobra Bubbles.
Okay, so start with like, it can start with something like, ow, stop that, Cobra Bubbles said. Janet looked at him and then elbowed him. Janine elbowed him in the side again. And Cobra Bubbles said, seriously, stop it. And she kicked him. Right at that moment, his mom turned around and said, Cobra, stop that right now. But Mom, I didn't do it. She started it. I don't care. I'm gonna finish it.
Okay.
And then like, Zachary's over at the other side. Oh, or sitting in front of her. Oh, Janine keeps kicking me in the back of the chair, or kicking my chair. And then Janet says something like, are you gonna do something about this? To the dad. And the dad's like, huh? What? Oh, sorry. Hey, listen to your mother.
That'd probably be what the dad would do. Okay. So, what more? What more?
I don't know. Your story.
So, how about, it's like, so they're doing that, and then the mom says, we seriously need to pack up for this trip.
Oh, see, I thought they were already on the plane.
No. They are packing right now.
Hey, don't drink that water. That
Daddy, why did you do that?
That water is gross. No, it makes Brady sick.
Okay. So,
That ends this
yeah, they're
recording.
packing. Okay. Bye. We will edit you later. Bye.